What's up YouTube? How are you doing today? Channa D, your Techno Dad here, and I got a great video for you today. We're going to be checking out some headphones. These headphones by SmartOmi, they're called the Hoop, and they are some bass heavy budget wireless headphones. We're going to check them out right after the jump. And I'm back. Now before we begin, if this is the kind of content you're looking for on YouTube, you should consider subscribing and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you don't miss a beat. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into it. So last week, SmartOmi sent me these headphones to check out. They know I'm a DJ and I have lots of experience with studio headphones, DJ headphones, and a full array of budget headphones. So they sent me their Hoop model for free. This is a sponsored video, but you will be getting my 100% honest opinion about these cans. So without further ado, let's see what's in the box. All right, everybody, here we are with the unboxing. Well, all right, look at these guys. Wow, I can tell you right now, the padding on these ear cups are great. Padding on this top is really nice as well. We've got play, pause, rewind, fast forward. And on the right hand side, we've got volume up, volume down, we've got power, and we've got our cable connections, which look like a USB, micro USB, a standard 1/8 inch jack. I guess if you're out of batteries, you can still use it, you know, as a wired headphone. That's cool. It's got this kind of flat black plastic look to it. It's kind of nice. I think I like that. I like the flat black situation. You can fold it out like that, but you can't fold it. Can you fold it up? Nope, can't fold it up. So you can turn it out so that they just lay flat on whatever surface. All right, you get your charging cable, the USB to micro USB, super flat 1/8 inch to 1/8 inch cable. You get a regular connector on one end and you get a 90-degree or right angle connector on the other end. That could come in handy at some point. Oh, and they're giving you like a free armband for a cell phone if you write a review on Amazon. That's kind of cool. So let me grab my iPad and let's do our first pairing. All right, so I've got my Bluetooth section up here. Let's turn this guy on. As soon as I turn it on, it shows up here. Let's connect to that. Ooh, look at that. The left earpiece had red and blue LED inside it that was flashing. Once it connected, it had a blue LED. All right, so now let's go play some music. I hear it. Wow. I just had it on like full blast. I had very little distortion. Now when you control the volume on the headphone, it does not control the volume here. So you can control the volume from two places. Okay, so I'm gonna put it back to half and turn it up again on the headphones. So if that's something you're looking for, these kind of do that. A lot of the other Bluetooth headphones do not do that. Which means if you change the volume on the headphone, it turns this volume on your iPad or your device down. These headphones do not do that. So you have two independent volume controls. These things are pretty bass heavy actually. I kind of feel like they're a little muffled in the mids and highs. Not sure. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna charge them up and take them out for a little walk and see how they operate, okay? Cool. All right, now that we're back in the studio, just want to give you a little quick recap. I charged the headphones for about half an hour, took a little jaunt outside, went around my house. Now this studio is on one end of the house and I left my iPad here. I went upstairs and walked to the other side of the house and it was doing fine until I got to the very, very, very edge of the bedroom by the windows and it started to kind of cut in and out. So I say the range is pretty good. If you're in an open space, I'm sure you could probably go like 50, 60 yards easily before it starts hitting that cutout point. Of course, if there are obstructions, you know, then it's gonna be less, like in my house. Anyway, as far as build quality, They do feel a little on the cheap side because it's all plastic. The only metal you have is in the headband adjustment. That's pretty much it. Everything else is this plastic that has this kind of like flat black look to it with a great, I mean, if they feel nice, it's almost like a velvety kind of feel. I mean, it looks sharp. As far as comfort, they are pretty comfortable. They're super light. So that's always a good thing, you know, when you have headphones on your head that are heavy for like 20-30 minutes, you know, you kind of feel it and it's no good. So I had these on for about an hour and a half with no problems. Like I said in my previous headphone videos, I don't think you're going to be spending more than 2.5-3 hours with headphones on. If you are, something wrong with you. That's all I'm saying. I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. You can wear headphones all day long if you like. I don't care. As far as functionality, these things work very well. I can pair them to my phone, my iPad, and I have no problems. So now the big thing that everybody's been waiting for, sound quality. Now I said in the beginning, these are definitely bass heavy. So what does that mean? That means you're not gonna get a balanced sound. I like having a balanced sound. My focals give me like true to sound for when I'm mixing in headphones. I get a full flat response. With these, the bass is definitely kicked up a notch. So if you'd like to, you know, go into your EQ settings and kind of raise the mids and treble, then cool. Now without doing any EQ adjustment, you're gonna notice that the mids and highs are kind of low. They're still clear and you can hear them, they're just low compared to the bass. And if you like feeling your bass on your face, then these are definitely the cans for you. I listen to a bunch of different genres of music, from classical to EDM, some rock, pop, and hip hop, and I'd have to say EDM and hip hop, these things bang. For headphones, these things are actually pretty awesome on the bass. So I went ahead, blasted the volume on the iPad all the way up, blasted the volume on the headphones all the way up, and I got a very little amount of distortion, and it was in the bass area. The mids and highs were relatively good as far as distortion, but you get some distortion in the bass. These are bass heavy headphones, and as such, you would get distortion in the bass if you turned it all the way up. Now after like song 2 or 3, I kind of got used to the mids and highs being a little bit on the lower end volume wise, and was used to that bass, and I actually started to like it a lot. As I was walking around the complex and doing other stuff around the house, you know, I can really feel the bass. I was listening to a good amount of Cascade and some other EDM stuff, and I gotta say, I did like it quite a bit. Now the one thing I did notice, I was walking around and I had to be a little bit more wary of cars and stuff while I was out and about, since these kind of go over your ears and they got a lot of bass, and if you're jacked up the volume, you kind of want to make sure you're not going to get hit by a car, okay? Because they will kind of engulf you in sound. Even though there's like no noise canceling like Bose, these things still do a good amount of it because it's around your ear and you're hearing everything coming out of these phones. I mean, the stereo imaging is awesome. I listen to some great tracks, and just hearing the separation from left to right, it's beautiful. Sounds great. They're just heavy on the bass for everybody that loves that EDM. So, who is this for? I just said it. Anybody that listens to a lot of electronic music and you're looking for a pair of headphones that are under 40 bucks, you should definitely check these guys out. These will give you plenty of bass, more than you'll probably ever need in some headphones. So if you're looking for a budget pair of headphones that are wireless and have a lot of bass, I'll leave a link down in the description so you guys can check out these SmartOmi hoops for yourselves. And that pretty much wraps up this video. If you liked it, go ahead, smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel using the button in the middle of your screen. Once again, my name is Channa D. I am your Techno Dad, and I'll see you next time.